This is going to be the banded dead bug. This is going to be an exercise we use again to train the anterior core and just to train kind of a natural sort of reactiveness to the anti-extension that a lot of us are going to experience when we go to do things like weightlifting or really any other fitness related movement. So this one's going to be in a supine controlled scenario. So we're going to have Tori start on her back. There's going to be a band attached to a solid surface like a rig right there. She's going to bring her arms up and she's going to pull the band out so she has a little bit of tension here on the band. Again, we can adjust that tension to make it harder. And then she's going to set her back so there's just a sliver of daylight right there underneath there, and then she's going to start with her knees right about 45 degrees with her feet flat on the floor. She's going to breathe in through her nose. She's going to exhale through her mouth as she goes to extend one leg, reaching all the way through that heel, tilts about an inch or so off the ground, keeping that toe in so they're nice and straight. Then she's going to inhale it back in, again holding a solid position here from her hips to her ribs. Exhale out. Their opposite leg, reach with that heel. Right there, get it fully extended, then going to inhale it back in, again staying locked in right here, and then exhale back out, switching legs. She can pull the band down if she needs to a little more, but we're going to try to keep the hand right on top of the shoulder as she goes to move legs, holding nice and locked in right there through midsection. To make this more challenging, to put a little more demand, we're going to bring both legs up, okay, to about 90 degrees here at her hips. Her feet are going to come off the ground. We're going to stack knee on top of her hip, and we're going to relax her quads so she doesn't pull with her hip flexors here, but she's going to have that same sort of sliver of daylight. She's going to maintain that same position as she goes to exhale her leg out all the way, once again reaching through that heel. Toes are going to stay pointed back toward her. She's going to keep that knee right on top of her hip so she doesn't overflex that leg. Inhale it back in, exhale back out, switching legs, keeping this knee nice and relaxed as it stays on top of her hip so she doesn't pull with her quad or hip flexor too much, but we feel the work through both the obliques, all the way through her abs, and all the way through her anterior core. So again, we've got the legs moving here with the midsection resisting any motion, okay, whether it's like any rotation, any extension, mainly extension here, okay, but making sure that she just uses those obliques to stabilize and just kind of lets everything work in a natural scenario, not pulling with her hip flexors or her quads. We're just getting a nice breath out, maintaining that same contact she has right there. Inhale back in and then go ahead and relax right there. So right there's a good version of the banded dead bug. We can take the band away if we need less of a challenge. We can add a little bit heavier band if we need to. Then we can put her legs in a different setup to make it more or less of a challenge.